Hey folks, how's it going? So there's going to be no work shown in this video at all, I'll tell you that now. This is just going to be a bit of a ramble. I'll try and keep it as coherent and to the point as possible. So many years ago I had another channel for miniatures and terrain. It was called L40Kano. I have a main channel here on YouTube called Lkano, and I made L40Kano because 40k for Warhammer and things, specifically for miniatures and terrain. I uploaded a handful of videos and got a handful of subscribers. It was less than 100 I think, but it was slowly creeping up there, and I had some good feedback from a lot of people. It was nice to contact certain members of the community through there and all that sort of thing. But at some point down the line I got quite discouraged by myself really, because I kept comparing myself way too much to other people and the videos that other people were putting out and the work they were producing, and just kind of thought that I wasn't really up to par. I wasn't, good enough at the hobby and wasn't producing good enough work. So I just left the channel alone pretty much for a while. I stopped making videos and the channel sat there just unused. I didn't even check the messages or the videos or the view counts, anything like that. And it sat there, and I eventually just lost interest in the hobby. Other commitments in life came in and I paid more attention to them and just kind of fell out of the hobby altogether. And at some point down the line I deleted the channel entirely. But having picked up the hobby again and made this new channel, Insanity Miniatures, I'm starting to really enjoy it and things. And it got me thinking a little bit about the old channel, and I did a random YouTube search for L40Kano, just to see if there was anything kind of still, some shadow of that channel still online. And only one video popped up, and it was by a guy called AG Productions. And he is someone that I very much looked up to back in the day. He still is an amazing artist, still producing work and producing videos. I've not watched too much of his recent stuff, but I'll certainly go and do that. But as I say, this one video popped up, and it was a shout out video he was doing. He was giving shout outs to people, and he included me in that, and I had no idea. There was a whole section where he spoke about my work and thought, kind of pointed out the good points about what it was I was doing. He mentioned that my strengths very much lay in the sculpting and terrain and detail side of things, more so than the painting, which is absolutely right, because that's what I was better at the time. I think my skill level is kind of balanced out now between the two things. I'm a little bit better at both, I would like to think. And he even went as far to say at one point in the video that he would be very surprised if someone in like a terrain maker or in modeling kind of industry didn't pick me up at some point and employ me to to sculpt for them or something along those lines. Which is a huge compliment, to hear that. But yeah, he did this shout out video, a guy that I was like a big member of the miniature community back then, that I looked up to and was subscribed to and enjoyed his work, gave me a shout out. And as I say, I never saw it at the time. I only saw it maybe a week ago or so, and I've kind of been thinking about it ever since. So yeah, for him to kind of see that in me back then was just amazing. And as I say, it's really kind of given me a huge boost in confidence, basically, for the hobby and for the work that I can produce, really. So I guess this is just a very belated thank you, probably about 6 or 7 years late, to AG Productions. Man, thank you so much. As I say, you're an amazing artist. You're a really nice guy as well in general. You give a lot of motivation, I think, to a lot of people with the videos that you put out. So thanks once again. Honestly, it's mind blowing that this was kind of sitting there for 6 or 7 years and I had no idea. So it was really awesome to find, and a really nice surprise as well. I guess a message to anyone that's kind of starting out in the hobby and maybe feels that you aren't so good or anything like that. Keep going with it, because you never know where you might end up, and you'll only keep getting better and better and better. And just don't give up. Just keep with it. If you enjoy it, then stick with it and just keep doing it. Do it for yourself rather than try to compare yourself to others and worry about that side of things, because that's what I did. And now I'm kind of I see it now as a whole 6 or 7 year gap where I could have been working on stuff and improving my skills and, you know, producing better and better work as time went on. But now I'm kind of back to square one, and I'm relearning everything, and I'm teaching myself everything again. So, you know, just stick with it and, you know, see where you end up, basically. So if you stuck with me through this ramble, thank you very much. As I say, I'm really kind of inspired to just keep producing work here now. After seeing that video, it was a bit of a blast from the past sort of thing, and it was really amazing to see. So once again, thank you so much, AG Productions. I really appreciate it, man. It's a huge compliment. The things that you said, huge compliment. Once again, I'll put his channel down in the description, and I'll maybe put a link to the video where he gives me the shout out as well, for all, you know, 5 people that might watch this. But very excited to keep going with this. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future will have in store. But until the next one, cheers for watching, and I will catch you all later. Bye!